Culture Warrior segment tonight. There was outrage recently when a Louisiana justice of the peace refused to marry an African-American man and a white woman. Judge Keith Bardwell said he was worried if the couple had children, the kids would be scorned. But Beth Humphrey and Terrence McKay said that was totally out of line, and they're now suing Judge Bardwell. By the way, they were married by another justice of the peace. Joining us now with reaction to Culture Warriors, Fox and Friends gal Gretchen Carlson and Fox News analyst Margaret Hoover. All right, Hoover. The justice of the peace, hides behind the kids. But some people say that argument is valid. The children of an interracial couple have it more difficult. What say you?
I'd say I'd defer you to our president, Barack Obama, to Keanu Reeves, to Mariah Carey, to numerous other successful and extraordinary individuals who are products of biracial marriage. And I would also refer you to the 1967 Supreme Court case, which constitutionally protected interracial marriages, and suggest that the Supreme Court justices probably considered it then and considered it moot.
Okay. Carlson, is this a straight racial play, in your opinion?
Completely. I mean, it's very easy to blame this entire thing on what the result end would be with the children. I mean, let's face it, this guy continued to get away with this. He's obviously had these viewpoints. He's been a judge for a really, really long time. What this says to me is that we as voters need to become more educated about who we put into these positions. And we're all to blame. We go to the polls. We don't really know who the judge candidates are. And we just mark down a name.
Well, that's a good point. I don't know who the judge candidates are most of the time, and I don't think most Americans do either. Final question on this, Carlson. What do you think about people, and I know I'll get these letters tomorrow, who say, no, the judge's right. The judge is right. Kids shouldn't be put in that kind of a situation. Do you judge those people?
Absolutely not. I mean, that would be like saying that people shouldn't marry within different religions either.
No, I mean, do you judge the people who write those kinds of letters sticking up for Bardwell?
I'm happy to pitch in here.
Go ahead, Margaret.
Yes, absolutely yes. There is no place for racism in America. There is no place for this in our society. And when it rears its ugly head, it has to be quelched and squashed vociferously and precipitously.
Yeah, but I go back to my original point that we need to become educated about who we're putting into these positions. You know what might happen, Bill? This guy might be on the ballot again in 2014, and he might get reelected to that position.
Maybe. I mean, we'll see.